Hello, I have started. I said I'd set it around 8 to this day. I have. I'm gonna try beating the Naadam today. But before that, I'm gonna do a bunch of other side quests. This time because I decided I'm gonna try doing this. Switch. I'm gonna do all of them. Oh, no. I'm gonna do it as a samurai. I'm gonna try doing all of the Beast Tribe quests online.
Good. You are here. We are prepared to embark on a search for treasure. Would you, I was certain he would follow through. But alas, he wishes to invite you on our expedition. But perhaps we should begin by explaining where we are going and why. Shikita's pirate associates in Yangsha have informed him of a treasure that may prove suitable for our vault. If what we have been told is true, the owner of said vault can be found somewhere near Namai. Our mission is to befriend the individual and see if there is aught we can do to trade for this oddity. Whatever it may be now, let us be off.
It's not that hard to get the Beast Tribe quests. Or the first two, I believe, because this one 2 times and you basically got it. Greater teleportation! No my.
This Kojin has told me you are here looking for an artifact of great worth. Forgive me if I misunderstood, but what could be more valuable than a talking doll?
There you are.
While waiting for you to arrive, we took it upon ourselves to question the villagers. This gentleman was about to tell us more about the treasure we speak. The villager claims to have knowledge of what we seek.
I can only tell you that I have heard. Whether or not it is true, whether or not there is truth to it, you must decide for yourselves.
If I may ask, what exactly is this treasure? Amen. Forgive me, I had forgotten it can speak. I do not mean to question your decision to come here, but I sincerely doubt any treasure you who find will compare to this doll. That may be true. That may well be true, but our aim is to create a collection. To that end, we came here following the rumors of a treasure here in Namai. No doubt a bothersome quest. If every piece must be curious, must be a curiosity such as you, Sadly, I cannot say that what this treasure is. Only that the owner is a Namazu. How can you be certain that they possess it is of any worth? He has been seen carrying something around the glittering basin with the greatest of care, but only briefly. Upon realizing he is not alone, he leaves with all haste. He speaks with no one, and so we are left to wonder what it is he guards so dearly. If you mean to approach him, it will not be easy. How are we to strike a deal with such a seemingly sketchious character? We must find something that the Namazu is willing to trade. He might stay and consider an exchange instead of running away. Yes, an excellent idea. Then let us begin our search. Right, I'm going to do more quests here. I'm going to try finishing all the blue quests, which means I'm going to do the Koroban quest line and the Namazu quest line while doing this one. Not so fast, my friend. Even if he was to appear before us, here and now we have aught with which to barter. Or our time will be better served learning about this Namazu. We have already inconvenienced Gudrak greatly. We must not keep him away from his other duties. Sympathy for a comrade? Well, I suppose it would be prudent to know where this Namazu can be found when we are ready to bargain. Very well, let us find an ideal location to better survey the area. Yo! Right, let's go talk to Kurobana. The black banana. I don't know what. I say you have not yet left Namai. I hope you have not come to ask me to fight again. Food Kudo wants me to try carrying rice. There he goes again meddling in the affairs of others. That said, if it would help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and speak, and not maybe even talk to Shirojishi. Tutu. Tutu. Behold the vista! Beyond the repute and power! It seems Kudo has already talked to Shirojishi. Honestly, once he has a plan, he wastes no time in putting it into action. Kurobana? Good to see you. My thanks for your help as well. Adventurer, Fukudo has already told me what I need to know. Let us start by having you carry the sack right here. It is a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shirojishi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I am confident in my strength. Oof. Whatever you do, don't drop it. Kurobana strides off towards the village storehouse with a spring in his step. I do hope he is up to the task. I have seen many a man struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. I mean, it could be a mental battle. I did not expect the rice would be quite so heavy. Roar! Thank you. I really wonder if there is no better way a rice can be transported. I have had checked multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulders. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I may just be able to make it to the storehouse. Oof! Summoning the last of his strength, Kurobana once again sets off in the direction of the village storehouse. I'll walk there. Take the slow and arduous walk, RP walk there. Yeah. I summon thee! I've heard that Shirojishi, that I heard from Shirojishi that Kurobana was going to try his hand at this, but I never expected him to succeed. It took every fiber of my being, but I did it. We knew this would be such tiring work. Good work, Kurobana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks, but given time, I'm sure you too will become quite good at it. Now you have had ample time for rest. Make another 3 trips to and from the storehouse and your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought it was... Sorry. I do not think I am suited to this after all. Huh. If that is how he responds to the slightest hardship, then I do not think we will have any use for him. Pray tell Fukudo as much. As such, even. How could anybody carry so much rice in one day? Gudrek, I just caught Kurobana trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked for the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he is not wrong to think it grueling work. I too struggle to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village would think you a weak-willed coward. I am sorry, Fukudo. You have my word that I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we should have you try a job that does not require great strength. I will not fail this time, I cannot. I have come to the conclusion that Fukudo might be best suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that oh god, I'm not doing the right voice. Okay.
From the top again. La 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 la.
Oh, our village name is actually a local term for an arrowhead. For the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that makes paddy fields if not kept under control. This is precisely why removing weeds is such an important part of rice farming. I do not hope you are up to the task, Kurohabana. If you fail this time, do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. I trust you understand the importance of this task. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite easy. I have always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. I recall Hayabusa, like the ninjas. Hayabusa mentioned he was looking for help tending to his paddy fields. Ask if he will allow you to remove the weeds from his pads. Gudrek, please accompany him. Make sure he does what I have asked.
I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to do the do a job quests. Heaven's Ward one.
I have always enjoyed doing little odd jobs like plucking weeds. Have you seen? You must be the adventurer I've heard so much about. And Kurobana, nice to see you well. Is there something you would ask of me? How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful when those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you are removing the weeds even. Why don't you help Kurobana with the work, adventurer? How many travelers have the chance of experiencing such a core part of life in Namai? I've actually done that before. Precisely. Do not simply remove the top of the weed. We must remove the root as well. Well, there is nothing more for me to tell you both. Please work the paddies and on top of the hill for me. Oh my Garlemald bike. Up and away! You can't catch me, you darn ladybug. Firefly. Oh god, you're back. Up and away! And I grab these weeds. What are you doing up here? There's no weeds here. You're slacking again, boy. I ought to smack you. But I won't. More weeds, more weeds, more weeds that I shall pull. Oh. Finished already? Fine work indeed. I see you make sure to remove the entire weed, including the roots. I also have Hayabusa check my work, and seems like I finally found a job I can do. However, something does bother me a bit. While I was working, it could be my imagination, but Does these patties not smell a little odd? Odd? Is your nose quite alright? I tend to these fields daily and have never smelt anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my patties when I have allowed you to work on them. Do you make fun of people's children when you are a guest at their homes? Or are you merely moaning because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. I'm sorry. I did not mean it as an insult. Thank you for all you have taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, Gudrak. Let us go and speak with Fukudo. Yep. He's good at picking herbs, so...
Herbs. What are gerbs? Oh my god.
I was not trying to insult Hayabusa. They did smell different from the other Patty's fields. Tell me, have we at last found the right job for you? Oh, yes and no. So you're telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark? Do you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It was not my intent to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the paddy field. Never mind, Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I am sure he only reacted because he did because of how much effort he put into his work. I will go and speak with him myself. I still cannot forget the smell of those patties. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggle to put it into exact words. Exactly what was wrong with the order, I just know that it is not normal. We Lupin have a heightened sense of smell. This is most likely why Hayabusa himself has not noticed anything odd. Sitting here, doing nothing is likely to send me mad, Jack. Will you help me look into the source of the stench? Looking into the smell is fine. But take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Do not worry, Fukudo. I promise you I will not cause any more trouble. First, I will like to visit some normal paddy fields just to confirm I am not imagining things. Meet me by the ones to the west. We will go east until we hit the sunrise. Sustenance! So as expected, the patties only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something is not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let us revisit the patty we plucked weeds from.
Okay, over there. Bam! I've been doing this for 30 minutes.
It is as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just heard a noise from nearby. I think it's coming from the reservoir. Quickly, Gudrak, let us check if anything is alright. Is everything... Let's check if everything is alright.
Fly, you fools! Oh dear lord.
What is that foul stench? I have never seen such a beast before. Gudrak, please keep the village safe from harm.
Oh dear lord, it's freezing! The frame rate! Behold!
Death.
Kurobana?
I had known you were powerful, but you might be even stronger than Hakuro. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days. That stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's patties, only much, much more foul. It would seem that creatures were indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. The proximity of Hayabusa's field to the reservoir is most likely why he were the only one affected. We should be fine as long as he replaces the water. Any recent harvest of rice may need to be thrown away, though. Perhaps I should also check the rice and the storehouse just to be safe. But first, let us speak with Fukuda. He will know how best to approach.
See, there's my boy! Growing up, finding a job that he can do.
On reflection, I really should not have reacted the way I did to Kurobana's remarks. My love for those patties get the better of me sometimes. Back so soon? Back so soon? Just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. There is something you both need to hear. Gudrak and I have found the source of the odor, and it was coming from Hayabusa's patties. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. A creature, you say? When Gudrak slayed the beast, it released a much foul stench, most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. To think that it had been a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurobana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip about you were true. You're a fine lad. I thank you for all you have done. I'm just glad I was able to be a service to Namai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I am worried it may have been contaminated. By all means, I doubt my own nose would be up to the task after all. Actually, Kurobana, do you think you'd be up to examining my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smells of the various diseases which affect rice, you would doubtless notice any infection earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I can continue aiding the village? I would never had anyone rely on me before. Never mind the whole village. It is something daunting, but I would love to help. My apologies for eavesdropping. Would you mind having a look at my patties as well? Agita, you would truly trust me, are you certain? Why, of course. Do not worry, I will pay you for your work. For any work you do. I would gladly do it for free. I never dared dream that a day when I would be useful to the village would actually come. I owe that fact has to be you. Fukuda and you, Gudrak. Thank you so much.
Woo! Kurobana questline is done! Oh, snap. Well, that's the end of that questline. I have 2 more things. The Namazu. So this is not going to unlock the Namazu place until I finish the Steps of Fate. Steps of Fate? Azim Steps. Even. Haha!
Kabuto? Still no sign of Namazu. Kabuto is surveying to the north. Would you take a look to the south and tell us if you see anything?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere further than I like. Oh, there you are. Come on, damn it. There you are. There you are, you Namazu freak.
You have found him. Well done, Gudrak. But where is he headed? We must find a better vantage point. That Namazu is definitely up to something. But what? Still no sign of the Namazu.
Yeah. Where is this?
He seems to be digging. This must be where he buried the treasure. At last we can see what it is he guarded so dearly. Ah, so it is a vase we are after. The only question remains is why must he act in secret? The answer may be our key to approaching it. The red Kojin. So we are not the only ones who came in search for treasure. Quickly, Kabuto. Tuck me away and go down there. We have to stop them. Oh, bandits. Oh, what a horrible, horrible day. Stay back. The Namazu is safe, but they've taken the vase. We have to get it back. Please just leave me alone. Do not fear, friend. We are here to help. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? The blubbering brew and his wetness want to help. No need to worry, your pretty little shell. We've only come to retrieve what is rightfully ours, and he was more than willing to give it to us. Give it to you? You're a liar, and I'm still have lumps to prove it. You're here to help, yes? Then you can help. Let's start by teaching these brutes a lesson. This treasure belongs in the vault. You know this is true. Now stand down. No. Give back the vase. Oh, how curious. Before he spoke as a whining child, but now he speaks as a would-be warrior. Lay down your sword and surrender. If you do, we may consider allowing you to work as one of our mercenaries. I would rather die than serve a red brute. You red brutes. Watch your tongue. You stand in presence of General Hiru Makai of the Red. No. Shalagi, let's not be rash. With this would-be warrior given the right incentive, I'm sure he and his brothers could be convinced to join us. Never! Not all! Not for all the treasure in the world. Ugh. Again with your whining. Perhaps the blue are not worth having as mercenaries after all. Then I could be convinced. Mark my words. When we next meet, I will have you on your knees begging to join us. Yeah, but you're running away. Those fiends. Do you think we would let them simply walk away? What? That doll? It talks? Well, yes, well. Though your Kojin savior here is indeed brave, he is not the best with words. I step in on occasion to speak on his behalf. But enough of that. Kabuto, you must follow them. Rujak and I will be right behind you. A talking doll. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. But with that, we have met. We have met on better terms. My name is Gyokai. Okay. Gudrak, go and assist Kabuto. They will be along shortly with our new friend here. He had reinforcements lying in wait. I managed to fend them off, but he got away. Wait, there you are. What of the vase? Were you able to take it back from them? My apologies, Tsukumo. No need to concern yourself. No need to concern yourself. No, I actually am glad to be rid of it. As Gyokai tells it, there is rather unpleasant story behind the vase. Indeed, there is. It was not until after I came into possession of it that I learned of its misfortune that befell each of its previous owners. When the birds first began to follow me, I thought nothing of it, but then their droppings came, every day a torrent, a maelstrom of dung from the heavens. I grew suspicious, and soon after I learned that the vase has been cursed by the Utameka. I made every effort, took every opportunity to get rid of it, but whenever I dropped it into the sea or abandoned it on the mountainside, it always found its way back to me. So did the storms. Eventually I learned of a way the curse may be broken. It involves a small ritual that must be performed while alone. Otherwise the misfortune would spread. And we mustn't have that, no. But if the Red Kojin want it, they can have it. I see. Truly the world is full of strange treasures. In any case, I suspect the curse will soon come to an end. They will be taken to the vault to the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isles of Zeki. Once enshrined within, it will be purified by the myriad coming inside. The vase will haunt you no longer. Oh, thank goodness! I must repay for your kindness. Come. If there's anything you would ask of me, name it. Any thoughts, Gudrak? What a noble gesture! Putting the needs of the Kojin before yourself. But of course, you're mostly merchants and traders, yes, that suits my plans perfectly. I was looking for partners to whom to do business. Forgive me for the interruption, but I could not help but notice you have quite the charm. What? I am flattered? Truly? But I don't think it would work between a Namazu and... It is old, but it has a unique shine. Yes, that is indeed a marvelous charm and dangling around your neck. Oh, my chime! Of course. What else could you have meant? Ahem. You have good eye, Sukumno. These chimes are the pride and joy of Namazu. Why, I've worn this one around my neck since my first name day. Such a brilliant shine. Only by That of your kind-hearted soul, no doubt. Please stop before you make me blush. Tell you what, as a part of good faith between soon-to-be partners in trade, how would you like one of these chimes? Not mine, of course, but I'm certain I can find one for you. That would be wonderful. Then I am off to check my storehouse. When I find one, I will send it to Taminmizu post haste. That went rather well. Would you not agree with Kyokai's safe and a splendid chime promised to our vault? I believe our work here is done. Let us return to Tamamizu, even, for a well-earned respite. Now, back to Gyoren. To Tamamizu. Magica. What? Tell where to look. Where to look? Gudrak, you give me a start. A fright. But I am glad to see you. It was so good of you to come visit. I am prospecting for ore as we speak, using my fortune-seeking barbells. Yes, the Namazu barbells is a sensitive thing. Mine will detect where the most precious of ores lie. Excuse me. That was the Nefertiti. I do believe I found something. I feel a tingle, a twing, my barbells. They tell me there is great material wealth to the north. I must go. I must away. Fly me to the moon and let me sing amongst the stars. You will not believe my eyes. It is. Oh, no. Back to the weird voice. It is all well and good to have found the choice mining area. But I'm afraid my hand is stayed. There are a host of nasty beasts lingering, prowling. I can't get to the ore for feel of my life. Please, Gudrak, you must help me. No. Hey, I cut you now. Gosh darn it. You stupid bird, where'd you go? God, I love doing that. Makes me feel like a helicopter. Behold the power.
Yoren?
I knew those monstrosities will pose no match for you. Yes, no match at all. The way is clear now, leave the rest to me. I will mine these lands and amass a haul of ore, the likes of which Yangsha has never seen. But it will require some time, some patience. Yes. You shall return to my warehouse and await me, Gudrek. I wish not to bore you with my digging and picking.
So let's fly back. Waiting for this damn kish fat? Catfish. Oh dear lord, why did you move? La 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 loo, la 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 lee, la la.
The deed is done. The deed is done. Finished. Yes. And what a haul we find. Come, Gudrek, and behold the fruits of my labor. Look to how they shine, how they even sparkle, how they shine. I have no doubt these ores will see me to greatness to fame. I must show them to Gyofu. Yes. He is very knowledgeable about the selling of ores. His praises will be most reassuring.
Even.
Yofu, I have something for you to inspect to see. You certainly are in good spirits. What is it, Griored? I have been mining and brought my first haul of findings for your appraisal, your evaluation. Tell me, how much gil would these ores fetch at the markets? Is that where you've been off at to all this time? Well then, let us have a look, shall we? Yes. You want the truth of me, yes, Kyorin? And nothing besides. Yes. Tell me your honest opinion. It is difficult to place a value on these ores, you see. Quite difficult indeed. And yes, it is because they are so very, very worthless. You dug up a pile of garbage across us Yangsha and into our manor. Worthless, but my barbells twinkled. I would have staked my life that these ores are valuable. But thank the gods I did not. I suppose I must find another way, another means to make my fortune. Thank you, Gyofu. I do appreciate your honesty and your candor. Yes.
It's either this is the end or I got one more. Or two more. I don't know.